This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Orange Bowl. It's the Tulsa Golden Hurricane against the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Guys, checking in with the Golden Hurricanes head coach before the game. This Cinderella story continues to be one of the greatest stories in college football history. This underdog has made it all the way here, and they have an opportunity to play for a national championship, but they've got to take care of business against the big dogs here today. Coach said his players have a ton of confidence. The locker room has been crazy, and they are bringing all that energy and enthusiasm out onto the field. Can they keep this magical run going? We'll keep you posted on how it's going down here on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. In a big picture sense, this offense representing not just their school or even their conference, but really all group of 6 conferences who've been told, now you're on the fringe of the sport. For them to beat the power conference team today would be huge.
Chris, you're exactly right. And yet, as a team, and more specifically as an offense, the only thing that you have total control over is your own effort level and the detail with which you play. In order to have the upset and complete the upset here today, you just have to execute. You can't be thinking about conference this and conference that. It's just football. 53.5 by 100. Go execute.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Moves out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Goes out of bounds, but a nice gain. They'll spot him short of the 35. 1st and 10 now for the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Open field ahead. He's in the clear. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30. An explosive play for a guy who's had such a solid season, Joe. And this is why you go to the portal to get a stud running back. A must-win game, and you can lean on him here.
This has been such a win-win out of the portal. Obviously, you're getting great run game as a team, but for this player, an opportunity to really be the featured back, and he has taken advantage, and he's doing it again here in the playoff. What a great player.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Grab behind the line, it's Wells. They'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. See if they try out the field goal team. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Buckeyes offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. In these postseason games in the big stage, obviously turnover is a huge key. How does this offense operate? Joel, how aggressive can they be knowing they're facing defense that takes the ball away so well?
Chris, it comes down to timing and spacing. As a quarterback, you've got to understand that the ball needs to leave your hand on time, and as a wide receiver, you've got to create the correct picture. Because you have to understand, anytime that ball is tipped or if you overthrow it as a quarterback, it's going the other direction.
So 2nd and 10, got to create something here to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Makes a quick grab. defensive play tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. The pressure's on. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Tulsa offense back out there. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. So it's Tulsa on top right now. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. On the run, it's Jones. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Here's the 2nd down play.
Really solid stuff from this offense. Your quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
They'll run it from the gun. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive gain for this offense.
And they bring it down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes...
Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Powers into the end zone. This quarterback told us whatever it takes today. The season on the line, Joel. And seems like the bigger the game, the more they feature the QB run.
And, Chris, it's such a great strategy because obviously you don't want to expose your quarterback to too many hits during the course of the year. But when the stage and the moment is this large, this is when it's all hands on deck, and you know you're going to get a heavy dose of quarterback run, which they're featuring right here.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Handoff here from the shotgun. The ball is loose in the backfield. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. They got some ground to make up, 2nd and long from the 15. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Touchdown, Tulsa. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Great defenses take mistakes. mistakes from the offense, and they make them really pay, and that's exactly what happens here. This quarterback forces the ball into a precarious spot, and it's not only a pick, but it's taken back for 6. You want to make a mistake? We are going to hammer.
He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. On first down, it's play action. Looking deep on the scramble. And it's hauled in. What a catch. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. And he'll set up to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff to the back. Tackled, but 1st down.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Play action here on 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's Roberts. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Tight end makes the grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You know, oftentimes it can be hard to bring these tight ends down once they've got the football because, again, they're big bodies and you're trying to tackle them with secondary players. But what timing here. Look at this hit right as he catches the ball. This is the avenue. This is the way to go.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of that 1st down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach. And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's 1st. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Ohio State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Returner looking to make a play here. But he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it, he's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaking into the clear. They bring him down after a short gain there. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Breaking free, end zone ahead. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Defense not pressing this time. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. A deep shot to the left side. Pass hauled in inside the 15. And they're finally able to stop him. A huge gain and a touchdown-saving tackle as time runs out of the first half. Tulsa will kick it off to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cross. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards. Makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He'll throw it now. Pass not complete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 2nd down after that previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Trying to find some room. It's Jackson. Has the 1st down and more. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Not able to connect, incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Tulsa offense back on the field now. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Gonna run it. It's Jones. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game. Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
So it's Tulsa on top right now, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Here we go, first play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play. Ball handed off. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And in first down, they go right back to him. Oh, look out, he's got open space. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off, the offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
You set it down to the offense, first and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got a crease. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Trying to find room. It's Jones. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field. This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Now a whistle. Timeout is called just before it would have been a delay of game. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, the offense is trying to hit him with just a quick run right in the middle to try to get across the goal line, and the defense is having none of that. I think they might have to go play action here. It just seems like this defensive line is too stout in the middle.
Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Huge play to stretch the lead and close in on another victory, Joel, trying to take a perfect record to the championship game.
And, Chris, as we've covered this team throughout the season, what I've been most impressed with is their focus. They are just ready one game at a time. It's all the coach speak, one play at a time, all those things that we as
refuses to be stopped. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. To the air. It's Sayan. Finds an open target on the left side. And that'll pick up a 1st down out of the 37. Buckeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender
breaks into the clip, and he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
Golden Hurricanes offense back on the field now. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. The decision to make here. What are they going to do on this 2nd down? Grinding away on the ground. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Ohio State will call their 2nd timeout. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on 3rd down.
What a great feeling it is. You're on the field, run the clock out, headed towards a victory. This group has been outstanding all day long. Big credit to that offensive line. I feel like they've been good in pass protection, and here showing they can be good in the run game as well.
He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. And now the final timeout taken by the Buckeyes. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Here's the handoff. They got him down That first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.